last week on Discount Heroes.
The threshold of the library shall remain closed until the arrival of...
I'm going to slap vomit on the end of that sentence. Ah!
You feel the air kind of rush in around you as this invisible barrier dissipates.
It definitely seems like this is, I guess, what I would call the eternal contract, or at least some version of it.
This is basically God.
And you see a hunched-over figure bent over the stone floor.
Who am I? I have a name. Librarian. Ripped free, they roam the halls, twisting the things around them, twisting me. My job to protect this place.
Yeah, but it's already all fucked up.
The wind blows fiercely down this tunnel,
I'm going to fight my way through.
and you are battered with little slips of paper. You become a 13th level cleric.
Keep your voice down. The words are drawn by ours.
Bag of holding, I yell.
The librarian vanishes in a cloud of papers.
This contract, we think it's only missing 2 phrases. He said it should be thousands of phrases long.
You must go back. The words are coming.
Well, let's find out. Let's go. Ah! Oh, God! It's a snake!
An enormous serpent slithers across the ground, its body layered in shifting scales of aged vellum. A churning storm of loose pages follows behind it, with a sound like whispers.
Welcome to Discount Heroes.
Welcome back to the big leagues.
Mm-hmm.
And how?
Do you guys like Big League Chew?
Oh, yeah. I bought some not too long ago.
Who doesn't?
No.
My jaw is still sore. You end up feeling like you're chewing a baseball.
I wish that was the slogan.
Tyler, what is your vendetta against Big League Chew?
It's like it like dissolves in your mouth and then it's just like weird.
It is very soft and slimy when you first start eating it.
Now candy cigarettes, I loved those.
Did they have those at the
You loved
concession
cigarettes.
stand when you played baseball?
Yeah, we grew up in Texas. They had candy cigarettes everywhere.
Candy guns.
Yeah.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 17 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, this is Tyler. I'll be playing Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
This is Aaron, and I hope to remain a tiefling bard.
This is Jared playing the part of
Theodore, the human cleric.
And this is Matt, and I am playing Nox Longfoot, the gnome wizard.
Very good, everyone. If you had to describe your personality using a kitchen appliance, which one would you use?
A blender.
Yeah. But a nice one, like a ninja?
No, like when you got it Goodwill, it doesn't really work very well. It kind of shorts out when you plug it in.
And it gets really hot.
Yeah, it gets really hot. Probably ends up ruining a marriage at some point.
Have you done that?
I think I did that with my parents.
Oh.
Damn. I don't think so.
For sure, it was your fault. No, it was his fault, definitely.
Let's talk about that.
I'm thinking if I'm a kitchen...
Parents like, move on.
You want to hang on that, or...
No, I'm good.
I would probably be a slow cooker. Because at first you're really not sure if it's doing anything. But you're like, okay, I get this thing. It's pretty cool. I can leave it for a while and I come back. It's awesome.
I'm going to go with the kitchen.
Wait, hold on.
stand
Y'all hurt my
mixer.
feelings, but you didn't say nothing. What does that mean? Y'all don't think I'm like a slow cooker at all? Nobody said anything.
I don't know how to comment on that.
I don't know what to say, Aaron.
I don't know. I think you burn at a pretty good rate, like all the time. I wouldn't say it's a slow burn. I'd say it's like just a regular burn.
Oh, okay. Maybe, see, my perception of myself could be off.
It's just a burn.
Okay, thanks. I'll talk to my...
Can I go now? Are you done? Are you done complaining about
Yeah,
yourself?
I'll take the notes to my therapist, okay?
Maybe a pressure cooker.
Hmm.
Because you could also be used to make a bomb.
I'm gonna go with a KitchenAid stand mixer because
Ooh.
that's an appliance everybody wants on their wedding registry, and like people see me and I'm like this giant person. They're like, I gotta talk to that dude, but then they find out like, what do I do with this? I'm not gonna make bread.
Yeah, but
I don't
you
mix
also
things.
are reliable, and when anybody,
I just kind of sit there.
but when anybody needs you, you're there and you work.
I'm there. I don't do anything, but I'm there.
You don't fall apart or break down.
I have all sorts of attachments that may or may not work, but I'm there. Taking up way too much space on the counter. You're wishing you could replace it with something more useful, but it's just always there.
make pretty good dough.
Yeah, but who wants to make dough? You do it like once. It's like, that was fun. I don't want to see that guy again, but
You're right. Ashley, you only made bread one time, and I wish you would make some more. She's gonna hear
don't
that.
wish that upon yourself. People getting a sourdough, it'll ruin your life.
They love their starter more than their spouse. I'm also going to go with blender, but for different reasons. It's because I'm always down to make batched mixed drinks.
Now you're fucking with us because we did not hear the beginning of that. All we heard was mixed drinks.
That's all I heard was mixed drinks.
I'm not doing it again. I hate you. Fuck you. Suck.
No, you were
No, we
fucking.
really
that
only
one
heard the
was
words
serious.
mixed drinks. I was like,
I don't fucking care. I'm not doing it.
But Jared, you have to tell us what you said.
No.
What appliance makes mixed drinks?
Get it in post.
I think I'd be a refrigerator because I keep things chill, you know? I don't think it was that funny, but thank you for that.
It was.
good.
It was that funny.
It was.
It was really good.
We had the stupidest answers, and you're just sitting there waiting with that in your pocket the whole time.
I think Aaron's proving a point to how good it feels when people react positively to the things you say.
It does feel good.
I always try to give props to my friends. I try to be as complimentary as I can be.
Just like my slow cooker.
That's what they do, right?
All right, thanks everyone for your answers. I don't want you in my kitchen. But let's go ahead and begin the game.
Makes sense.
Last week, our intrepid heroes vomited their way into the library. They discovered strange plaques bearing broad declarations about the universe and its nature, and perhaps their own. They found the words troubling in the context of the other things they had experienced so far, and decided to press on. They then met the librarian, an ancient wizened figure. Is it wizened or wizened?
Not wizened.
Wizened.
It's wizened, yeah. Ancient wizened figure who was said to be the caretaker of the contract. Driven insane by the words, having come to life and tormented, and tormenting her. Our heroes wanted to fix things, while the librarian pleaded with them not to change anything. However, our hero's boisterous nature drew the attention of a fierce wind, a storm of papers, and a giant snake wreathed in ink and meaning. And also, Thrasher was transformed into a cleric for some reason. And that's where we find ourselves. I'll give you the description of the snake again, and then we can begin. An enormous serpent slithers across the ground, its body layered in shifting scales of aged paper, each sheet covered in ink that bleeds and drips as it moves. Black stains litter the ground in its wake, pooling into unreadable symbols before vanishing into nothing. A churning storm of loose pages follow behind it, twisting and colliding with a sound like endless whispers in infinite languages. This ink-soaked mass writhes and reshapes itself with every movement, letters forming and dissolving, And it was heading straight for Nox.
I believe I went into the fetal position last.
But I
Very
think
good.
Cope struck out at it with his knife hand. As it was
Someone did
attacking
try to
Anna.
strike out at it. That's going to put us in initiative.
Okay.
Do I get a surprise round?
Am I able to get into the fetal position before initiative?
It technically was aware of you, but you hadn't said anything so far. I'll let you make one attack.
Okay. Coach just yells, "Cut it out!" And I hit it with my knife hand.
Okay.
Boo.
What's that? What did you get?
I don't even know what this attack is.
It's dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
But I'm good with martial weapons, right?
I mean, a dagger is not a martial weapon, though.
You don't know that, though.
That would just give you your proficiency anyway.
Yeah.
8.
You failed to cut through its paper skin.
This knife sucks. Okay, I run away. Well, I
Yeah.
can't run away, can I? I really kind of ding-dong this up for myself. Should have kept my fucking mouth shut. Okay, proceed.
Hey, OOC, real quick. Have we seen Thrasher?
Not yet.
You have not seen him, no.
Okay.
Thrasher, but from your perspective, you would have experienced that shift in the winds now blowing from the other direction. And you probably hear the cacophonous whispers from the shuffling papers in infinite languages also. And if you're heading that direction, the librarian is not following you if you turn around.
Did the librarian say anything to me before I
All right, what were your numbers?
headed that way?
20.
But they pleaded with you not to go and not to change anything about the contract. You mustn't go. You don't know what will happen to them.
But they are my friends, my compatriots. I have to help them.
I saw you when you entered. You were not this way. They can be changed as well. Made worse. Foul. Evil. Twisted.
Well, we certainly don't want that now, of course. But I still have to go assist my friends. Good day.
They don't follow you.
I'm so sorry. One more quick question. Does Theodore realize that he was Thrasher before and is now Theodore, or...
Great question.
I believe, yes, in the context of this situation, yeah. It would feel perfectly natural to you, but I think you'd be
But I'm aware.
that you were not this way before.
That was my assumption, which is why I'm still, trying to get back to my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I got a 23 for initiative, and that 20.
What you got, others?
I got an 11.
19.
And Thrasher,
I can go ahead and roll. Can I just use my old initiative for right now until we figure out until I do a new character sheet? Is it all right if I just use my old stuff kind of to guide me?
what, do you have a 16? Is that the old initiative you're talking about?
No, he means the number, like modifiers.
Oh, I see.
Because I
Yeah,
haven't built my cleric yet, so
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. That's fine.
it's a rolling. Still says it's rolling.
A
There it
90.
goes.
You got a 90, Jared.
What the heck did you roll? It's a hell of a D20 roll,
I
Jared.
rolled Clearly, I rolled a D100. All right, 19.
19. No, 19.
Shit. Now I gotta figure out what the hell this cleric's gonna do.
Cleric stuff.
All right. Demarok, is Nox still on your back in a fetal position?
Well, he decided to trip me while running.
I tried to push him over and run, but then I just got scared. So
He's in a fetal position on the ground.
Okay, gotcha. So as the snake-like creature moves towards Nox, you hear the paper rattling, brushing up against each other. It sounds like voices calling out to you, speaking in languages both known and unknown. You find yourself drawn to hearing them as they fill your mind. They won't stop. And you have to make a charisma saving throw.
What kind of things are they saying?
It's all complete gibberish.
My saving throw is
you're not like a slow cooker at all.
24.
24. That is a pass. You're able to refocus your mind.
Can you give me some distances, like where everybody is, just so I can play this out?
It seems like y'all allowed this thing to get pretty close to you. I'm going to say it's within 30 feet probably of everyone, probably not Thrasher.
And Copes is close to it.
Yeah, and Copes is close to it.
Okay. I want to run up to Copes and grab his hand and drag him back to Nox.
Okay.
And as we all get together, I would assume that's most of my action. It's like, guys, look, we have no items, none of our equipment, none of our magic. We're going to have to play by these rules. And I pass out some words to everybody. I take Whip for myself. I hand Nox Fireball and Lightning, and hand Tyler sword, or hand Copes sword.
Oh, good. Just shove it on my other hand.
I lay out all the words in front of us then, and I pick up Whip then. There's Axe also. And can I do anything else, or is that kind of my turn?
If you're gathering up and then distributing that, I'd say that's a good use of your turn.
Yeah, it felt like it. I do put Whip on my hand if I can do that now to kind of...
Okay, I've kind of allowed this to work. I guess it hurts a lot, but your hand turns into a whip.
I've always wanted... Can I put lightning on it?
You could try that, but let's wait for your next turn. I'll let you. So it's Cope's turn.
I'm just gonna slap fire on my dagger.
All right, your fire dagger hand your dagger hand catches fire.
Is that my action?
It somehow still hurts. It's a bonus action.
Am I close enough to stab it again?
Yeah, you could probably move and go stab it. Try to stab it if you want.
I mean, it's paper. I'm fire.
That's an interesting idea, yeah.
Dex +4. Here we go.
In fact, let's say the dagger's made of fire.
9.
A 9? You failed to burn the paper.
I've never used a dagger before.
You gotta get closer, Copes!
Just punch it. It's like your hand.
I'm just like 15 feet away, just swinging.
Yeah. It's like, what's the radius of this thing?
You got a fire dagger hand. You're brandishing it. Thrasher, you approach a tremendous cloud of sheafs of paper. It appears to be not exactly blocking your way, but is certainly obscuring the way forward.
But I can push through.
I mean, it's your choice what you want to do.
Is there like another side room I can dip into real quick while it passes?
This is like you approaching the threshold into the room you came from.
Okay, I gotta go then.
All right, roll a D100 as you charge through the cloud of papers.
Here's where it go. Can we just use that last accidental D100 roll?
It'll be more fun if you choose another one.
91, got better.
Wow. All right, I accept this. Okay. I don't know exactly how this would
What
work.
class and level am I now, buddy?
Well, you're a sorcerer now also. Let's just say now it overwrites cleric. Cleric falls away from you, and sorcerer is embedded upon your skin. How is it that you are...
What level?
And you see Thrasher with a beard, with heavy armor on, a shield, and a mace or something like that, you said?
Warhammer, I think.
You charge out. Do you want to say anything right before you are changed forever? Maybe not forever?
Tally ho, chaps, let's get it done.
Who the hell are you?
And then, in a puff of smoke, he transforms again. What do you look like now, Thrasher?
Handlebar mustache.
Long pointy beard, wizard hat, wizard robes. They got stars all over them, just like Mickey.
Oh.
Yes.
Just the most sorcerer-ass sorcerer you've ever seen.
Do you have a glowing orb?
Yeah, I got a glowing orb. Of course I have
Without
a glowing
a doubt.
orb. And I'm shorter and skinnier.
You stand in front of your allies. What do you say?
Don't worry, guys, I'm here now.
What the hell are you?
Who are you?
What are you talking about?
I mean, who are you? What's your name? How'd you get here?
It's me, your buddy T-Dog.
Oh my good God almighty.
What? The hell is a T-Dog?
Yeah, what's a T-Dog?
You know T-Dog, Theodore?
T-Dog what?
I don't really care. I'm into it.
Crossfire, of course.
Thrasher?
Right.
Holy shit, you really are a wizard.
Yeah, man, I did it. I'm a sorcerer, not a wizard. Wizards are... I don't... You guys study too much.
Okay, T-Dog. Good to have you back. What was in that storm?
See you again, that's right.
Yeah. Bud.
Anyway, gonna cast a spell now.
Quick, before you do, what's my dog's name?
Are you talking about, shit, hold on, nobody tell me. Salvador Dog Lee?
T-Dog? Guys, this might be Thrasher.
It looks like Thrasher.
My ride!
What level am I, Brent?
I guess, yeah, you're level 13 sorcerer now.
Still 13, okay.
Shorter, skinnier, pointy beard, wizard robes, glowing orb. That does not look like Thrasher.
All right, Thrasher. Yeah, that was basically your turn, was coming into the fight, charging through. Now it's Nox's turn.
Works for me. I have to piss again.
I go to my snake safe place and I run and jump on Thrasher's back.
Okay. All right, you're up there now.
Protect me!
You have to do something. Damn it, I forgot to have Cope do it.
And me?
No, I had you do it. The sounds of whispers threaten to infiltrate your mind. You need to shut them out, or they do something to you. You have to roll a charisma saving throw. And Copes, you should go ahead and do one.
Okay.
Deal.
Dirty 20.
Damn, you succeed. All right, you're able to shut the voices out of your mind.
16.
That's a fail, but I won't take away your turn. You just attacked it with your fire and didn't hit it, but...
No, take it away. It deserves to be taken.
T-Dog! Protect me!
Roll a 1d4.
Oh, no.
Me a 2.
It's a 2.
All right, instead of striking with your fire dagger and missing, you instead do nothing.
Okay.
Somehow it feels like the same turn he had.
Oh, well done. Nox, you were taking another action?
I was just running to T-Dog's back.
Okay. That's probably not your whole turn. You probably take an action if you wanted to try, but...
What do I have? Let's...
Run into the shit.
Can I use cast and... Do we have... No, you used fire. We had fireball. I thought we had lightning.
We do, but I want to use it on my whip.
You have lightning whip.
Oh, it is one word. It carried
Yep.
over in the notes section. So, Brent, I put lightning whip on my hand.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm going to cast flammable.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's going to do, but I know I see Cope's dumb fire hand over there.
Fold it into a paper airplane and throw it at the monster.
Well, I have cast. Does
Yeah.
it look like we could add words to it, or
Ooh.
No, I'm just going to try to cast flammable.
All right, cast flammable. Magical runes in another language appear in the air, and you see the creature start to glow lightly.
All right, Copes, I set him up for you
To do what?
to actually hit him this time, please.
I didn't even try last time. I don't know why.
It looked like you tried pretty hard.
No, remember I just stood there and did nothing because I failed.
Oh, well, the time before you also tried hard and failed.
You want me to poke it with my little dagger? Okay.
Yeah, catch it on fire.
Okay. I wink.
All right, now it's the thing's turn. It turns towards Nox and T-Dog. Its twisted body morphs, the inky pages shifting, forming into a large maw, out of which a flurry of sounds emerges in a straight line through the two of you.
Oh, God.
You both have to make a dexterity saving throw. I don't know if you can see this one, Thrasher.
Well, he's not a barbarian.
Doesn't matter. I'm not a barbarian.
Oh, right.
I got a 22.
That is a pass. Nice.
I got a modded 20.
Both of those are passes, and you only take half of this amount.
We're dexterous boys.
That's exactly average. You take 15 damage.
Oof.
It's thunder damage. And also, each of you gets to roll a D100.
Okay.
Not sure if that's good.
I have my doubts.
58 for Demeron.
69.
Nice. I got a 42.
You meant just them two, right, Brent?
Yeah, just them two.
Okay.
Tyler's so jealous.
I had a 42.
Oh, okay.
Said everybody.
Nox, you are confused. The word confused is attached to you.
What's happening? I feel like I was already confused. This is confusing.
I think you might have been. Thrasher? Yours was actually what? Sorry, other people confused me.
69.
Oh, so yeah, 69. Oh, dear.
It was nice.
Thrasher, you fall to the ground post-mortem.
Oh! All right.
Thrasher!
T-Dog!
Well,
You're supposed to be protecting me, T-Dog. Why are you laying down?
His cold body does not respond.
T-Dog!
T-Dog, come on!
T-Dog! My guy!
This is just like T-Dog, right?
Yeah, we know how T-Dog always likes to fake falling dead in battle.
That's his thing?
He's cold. He's really cold, guys.
He somehow
looks
did
dead.
worse than I did, and I did nothing.
Dimrock, it's your turn.
I knew what I was going to do, but that was before T-Dog died, so give me a second.
For the listeners, I should probably put this disclaimer for earlier in the episode. We are still using a lot of the words that were player submitted. So I believe Postmortem was actually one that was submitted by Jared.
I hope not.
It was, so
Way to go, Jared.
we're only using the ones we found, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. However, I will say that there are thousands of papers swirling around all of you.
All right, I see T-Dog go down, and although I'm not sure I know this T-Dog guy, I'm feeling some kind of way when I see him go down. I rifle through the papers I have in front of me and see the one that says raise, and I want to run over and slap it into his chest and try to imprint it onto his body.
All right, you got T-Dog Postmortem Raise.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
And you're undead right now.
Oh, T-Dog,
Do I need to change my accent again? Fuck!
Just give it a little, like a zombie accent.
See, well, that was what I said was thank you so much, but what you guys heard was...
Okay. Yeah, just translate like that from now on.
T-Dog,
He's back.
you're back, and you don't look good, but you're here.
All right, it was a bonus action to stick that on there.
Yeah, I feel
And I
fine.
immediately realized there's a whirling paper monster behind me, and I just turn around and slash out with my lightning whip into its core, or run up to it, whatever I have to do. I get it, I go to it.
Yeah. There's the main body, which is the snake-like thing with paper scales, and then there's the tail section, which is the cloud of.
Yeah, I want to try to
thousands
get
of
to the head and wrap my whip around his neck.
paper. Okay, make an attack roll.
I'm gonna roll a 20, a 10 plus, I like a 5, so 15.
Probably like a 5.
It's +4.
I see whip here. It says +5 on my attack for whip.
Yeah,
So 15.
a 15. It seems like the inky hide is tougher than it looks as it deflects your whipping attack.
I imagine I was running full speed and jumped in the air and went to whip around his neck, attempting to swing. So now I think I've just gone skidding across the floor past him.
Okay. Yeah, let's say the paper neck of the creature shifts and winds around, twisting free of your whip attack. All right, and you go careening. It is now Cope's turn. Also, sorry, damn it, I keep forgetting. Everyone's supposed to make a saving throw at the start of their turn. I'm sorry.
I'm guessing I have to do that now.
I have to do it for mine, and I got a 19.
That's a pass. The pass.
I have
Cope's
+9.
charisma saving throw.
That's a 9.
All right, you got to roll a d4.
I'll just stand here. You just want to go ahead and say that.
He's gonna roll a 4 this time.
It's a 1. I'd probably stab myself in the dick with a dagger or something.
Pretty close. The words drive you to insanity. You can react how you want, but it should be harmful to you.
What do you mean?
Whatever you do should be harmful to you, but I can give you some freedom here.
No, go ahead.
All right, you stab yourself
With my dagger.
with your dagger hand.
Ugh. I just sit down and do it. I'm just so disappointed with myself. I sit down and gut myself.
No, Copes, you're supposed to hit the flammable snake.
Yeah, not really. I'm probably the real monster here. I'm just over there poking
You're
myself.
not. Are you talking bad about me? Are you trying to call me a monster? Didn't you say I was like
I don't know
sensitive or
what's going
something?
on.
You stab yourself for two damage.
Plus the fire damage.
Plus, okay.
To be fair.
Plus 5 fire damage. So you start cindering a little bit.
Okay. Place is bullshit and I smell bad now. I'm guessing that's my turn.
That's your turn. Yeah.
Y'all have fun rolling D100s.
Thrasher?
Yes. I believe you mean T-Dog.
Undead. T-Dog.
I believe you mean...
That is correct. As an undead, you are actually immune to effects of this nature.
Sweet. T-Dog lifts one finger and points at the creature and says, "Ugh." And a green light shoots from his finger, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
What's he doing?
I know what he's doing.
But our magic doesn't work.
No. He can cast spells because he got turned into it. That's why Brent was saying he had like all his stuff on him.
I'm a sorcerer now.
A dexterity saving throw, you said? Okay.
Yes, please.
You got a 17.
That does not pass. So this creature gets hit with a ray, and it causes 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
Disintegrate, baby.
You know it.
You can cast this at level 13?
It's on the character sheet that I've generated.
All right.
Yeah, it's a 7th level spell, right? Or 6th.
64 damage.
Damn.
T-Dog!
All right, you blast the creature. You blast the creature backward with your powerful magic. And what was that? What's the translation of what you said, Jared? Or T-Dog?
Yeah, man, I got him.
Nox.
Yes.
Charisma saving throw.
Okay. 13.
13. That's a fail. I need you to roll a 1d4.
A 4.
4. You need to run to your nearest ally and attack them.
Well, I'm on T-Dog's shoulders, so I don't think I have anything with me, so I guess I'm just going to punch him in the mouth.
Okay.
Do I have any? Oh, no, I have a sword. I have a sword. All right. I'm gonna just... I'm just going to stab him in the back.
You bastard.
All right, that's with advantage.
I yell, paper fight! All right. With advantage, 23.
I assume that hits you, Thrasher.
Yeah, that'll do it on my frail sorcerer body.
For 9 damage.
All right, not too bad.
Careful, guys. Somebody stabbed T-Dog.
Weirdly enough, this wizard has 1 less health than Thrasher original.
Oh, what? Damn.
Apparently that, well, I mean, he's a few levels higher too. But still, weird.
All right, Thrasher, you got stabbed. How do you react to that?
hell, man?
And then I try and chuck him off my back.
Somebody stabbed you from back here. I don't know how it happened. I'll be on the lookout.
I'm chucking him off my back. He can't keep getting away with this.
All right. Nox, you're thrown. Unless you resist.
No. I deserve this.
You can make a riding check to stay on.
Okay. All right. You've convinced me. What is a riding check?
I don't know. Just a dexterity check or strength check, yeah.
Strength? Yeah, I'm gonna try to outmuscle him. It's a 9.
I assume that that probably doesn't beat you, Thrash.
Did he roll his charisma save?
Nox would or Thrasher would probably do a strength or dexterity against it.
No boy. Let's go with Dex. 21.
Oh no!
All right, now it's the creature's turn. Its form bursts into a tremendous cloud of papers, ink dripping onto the ground as the razor-sharp papers fly through the air. We're gonna pick 2 random targets.
Not it.
Do I roll?
I'll take one. Guys, don't forget about our allies who are here with us.
That is Demarok,
Well, clearly we have.
Demarok and Copes. Yeah, don't forget about your allies. I was just thinking that too. Against Demarok, the papers fly wildly around you, slashing at your skin. And damn, I get a 13 to hit.
Can't hit this dragon boy.
All right, and
I'm chopping the paper.
then against Copes. Damn, even worse. 12 to hit.
No. I mean, you've pretty much cucked me out of this fight. I don't want to hear
You
it.
say no so offendedly.
Yeah.
As if you don't have 14 AC.
Each of you has to roll a D100.
I have 17.
59.
Didn't we get 59 already?
I had 58 before, and I wasn't even supposed to roll.
Oh, I got you.
82.
Copes, you are struck by a piece of paper that says barbarian.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
Level 13, huh?
Level 13 barbarian. You can think about how that's going to change how you look. Let's see, the word for 59 is...
57.
I'm not sure who put this word in here. The word is lightningified.
Lightning-ified?
Yeah.
So what happens to me?
You're lightningified. I thought that was obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, what's confusing here?
Your body surges with electricity. Feel ready to move at a moment's notice. Your muscles twitch, ache to do something.
I try to move towards the creature.
It's not your turn. Actually, it
Don't
is
I
your
go-
turn. Your turn is next.
That's what I thought, bro.
Okay, you're aching to go. What do you do?
I feel like I try to dash towards the creature, but maybe I don't know my lightning speed, and maybe I shoot through it or appear on the other side of the room or something.
It's up to you. You can make a roll to quantify that somehow.
All right, I feel fully charged, being lightningified. I'm a bolt holding another bolt of lightning as a whip, and I ground my base and lean towards the figure and try to release all my energy towards it,
Okay.
like a bolt of lightning. And I roll a.
I'll give you advantage for that.
Thank God. I rolled a 20.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Nice.
What I roll for damage for becoming a bolt of lightning shooting through a creature?
Let's do 4d8.
How about 10d4?
I guess that's fine.
Oh no, that's way worse. I'll do 48. 26.
26 lightning damage. As you coolly slip through like a bolt of lightning, instantly appearing on the other side. Or something. Whatever.
Boom. I bet since this whole game is based on turn speed, I could probably go thousands of times. Speed of light.
Yeah, you're recharging. You gotta rub your feet on the ground to recharge.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Way to shoot your shot, though.
Yeah, thanks.
Copes, are you raging?
Yeah, you look over and Copes is like a huge buff, shirtless goat. Jared, what name did it give you, by the way?
Byron Kinnear.
Okay. Copes just stands up to his full barbarian height. He says, "Hey, don't hurt Sunbeam friends. I'm so mad."
Jesus Christ, what is that?
And I rage.
What the fuck? He's got dad strength now.
Oh no!
And then I'm going to wield my giant axe. That is some kind of part of a monster. I don't know. Like a huge dragon scale, and I'm just going to chop the snake.
You're gonna chop at the snake, all right?
Oh, dragon scale axe is dope.
Yes. How does this work? Plus 10 to hit?
I guess if you're just copying whatever that sheet says,
Yeah. And I get 2 attacks, right?
you get.
You want to just use my sheet?
So a 21 and a 24.
All right, I gotta say, so you do have to make your saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
You're raging, so you got advantage on this.
The good thing is my charisma is a -1.
Oh boy.
You got this.
Anything anyone can do to help him then?
Oh, yeah. I shoot over right next to him, whisper in his ear, "You got this." And then I shoot back to where I was. And as like a bolt of lightning, I give him bardic inspiration.
You don't have it.
Oh shit.
He was gonna. He
I was gonna let.
you were dumb. Let it happen.
No, I'll roll it.
Yeah, let's ignore it. We'll cut it out. You're gonna need it.
9.
Fuck.
Golly.
Sunbeam want to help, but too dumb.
Plus 8. That could get you there, dude. Roll my bardic.
No. It's okay, so what I roll a d4?
A D4.
Oh no!
That's a run to your nearest ally and
no.
attack them.
Who's closest to me?
I don't know. I just got thrown, so maybe me.
Let's say if Nox is midair, you know.
Okay.
Just fucking like a baseball coming in.
I'm gonna try to baseball swing. Yeah. Too small. Could be bigger. Alright.
You said I was tall.
Do I need to roll my attacks again?
Yeah.
Is it both? Or is it just one?
So it's your choice.
Why? Is it? I mean, I'm only gonna hit him once.
All it says is that you will go to the nearest ally and attack. It doesn't say how many times or anything else. So, dealer's choice there.
It's a 12.
Hey, it misses.
Nice.
Well, wait. Hold on. I don't have any mage armor, do I?
I guess not.
I think that hits. I don't think you have any AC without armor.
Warning, this is incorrect. You have 8 plus your dexterity.
Oh, then I have 13.
Alright.
Calm down, you big goof.
He hears that and he keeps spinning through the mist and tries to get him on the way back around.
Oh no!
25.
Oh no!
Not my fault, I'm dumb.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and I hit him. So it's 1d12 plus 8. What this says.
Jesus.
It's an 18.
Oh my gosh. Why would you do this, you giant goat?
Oh, too stupid. Only good at hitting.
Fuck you.
This is all just a giant insult to Thrasher. That's how everyone hears Thrasher all the time. Thrasher, it's your turn.
Go ahead.
Okay. How's this thing looking?
It's very hard to tell. It's just a storm of papers. It's reformed into a giant snake.
Once again, raise my hand at it and say, which translates to an incantation that you guys wouldn't really know anyway.
That's so T-Dog.
And then it's a 21 to hit.
Wait, is that a to hit roll or is that saving throw?
Yeah, to hit.
This one's to hit. 21 does hit.
Oh man, I had reckless attack.
And a big flaming ball comes shooting out of my hand.
What do you mean, oh man?
And hits it for... What?
Nothing.
Big flaming ball comes out of my hand and hits it for 8 whole damage. Fire damage, though, if that matters.
Fire damage.
It's flammable.
The thing ignites. So you deal an extra 50%, and now the creature is on fire. Burning ink trails to the ground as it writhes in burning agony.
Is that a flaming sphere?
No, that was a cantrip that I assume is newer called Sorcerous Burst.
Oh, nice.
Nox, your turn. You were just thrown off and then batted away by a giant goat man, barbarian.
Do I? Charisma saving throw?
You have to make a charisma saving throw.
16?
That's a fail.
Oh, no.
Roll
Oh, I roll a
D4.
4. Oh, it's a 1.
1. You stab yourself.
Oh, God.
Wherever you want, though.
I guess, I don't know, the leg?
Very good.
It all sounds so
You're
bad.
thrown off. You're batted by goat barbarian. You land, and then you stab yourself.
Stupid legs do better.
All right, you automatically hit yourself. You just do your standard damage.
Okay. 7 damage. Oh, gosh, this is getting dicey.
Now it's the thing's turn. The thing turns towards Nox and Copes. But trying to think of who is next to who. Probably it's going to include Thrasher.
Yeah,
Thrasher's been doing a bunch of damage.
So, I've been doing it from way over here.
Yeah. I think it's going to turn towards Thrasher. Thrasher, its body reforms itself into a giant maw, and a cacophonous burst of thunder emits from it in thousands of languages.
That's a big old maw.
And you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I use this spell this thing just gave me?
What thing?
This character sheet.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
17.
13.
Both of those fail.
What?
Both of those fail.
Uh-oh.
Is it too late to use a luck point, which are things that this character
Yeah,
has?
it's too late to use a luck point.
Can I use my thing? It's called
What is it?
Branches of the World Tree.
What?
I don't know. It said pick a barbarian subpath, and I picked Path of the World Tree because I feel like that's what I would have been. Let's not use this.
You can. What is that?
Enrage, as a reaction, teleport another in 30 feet to within 5 feet of you and make their speed 0.
Huh. That's a crazy ability.
Well, it makes them make a strength save, so I'm assuming it's
Supposed to be negative.
you pull them in and then just
But you're trying to
Pummel them
pull one
in.
of your allies out of this.
yes.
So who?
So, T-Dog.
What? Yes.
You're pulling him free?
Yeah, it says a reaction, right?
Yeah.
So,
What does it look like with your new power?
I throw my hands up and a giant green ephemeral tree shoots above me, and then I move my hands and the vines mimic my hands, and I grab him and bring him to me.
Oh, that's cool. Say something that only this version of Copes would understand.
What do you mean?
like some phrase that only barbarian copes. It makes sense in the context of barbarian cope story, but
Fuck, I got nothing. You make something up.
like by the roots of Golgotha or some crap like that. You know?
Don't
Yeah,
you
that's
call
what I'm
Gotha.
Plant your roots by me and be safe.
By the branches of the glade tree.
That's solid.
That's nothing, but
I want a conversation between the two of you.
That meant thanks, man. He still says that.
All right, so it's only Demarok that's caught in it. Demarok, you failed. You take 41 thunder damage.
Jeez.
Even though I'm lightning, though,
Oh,
Yeah, it's different.
we should half it, I would think.
No, it's different.
I'm never going to be lightning again. I mean, to take thunder damage while you're lightning.
It's the irony, right?
Yeah, so ironic. Yeah, no, I agree. Ironic. I'm about to rain on this bit.
All right, and you get to roll another D100.
All right, coming in hot. It's going to be a 7, probably. 74.
I was hoping it was 7. That's chorizo-esque.
I've actually been described that way myself.
Does that get rid of lightning-y?
Not necessarily. I think if I can't reconcile it in my head, then yeah. All right, you get the word potent. So you're now potent, lightningified, lightning whip guy.
Awesome.
You get even more lightning.
Yes. I feel full of it.
You're driven to action yet again, and now it's actually your turn, and I know it.
I want to use my lightning speed, my potent lightning
make a charisma save.
agility.
Make a charisma save. That's so true. Thank you.
You hate to see
22.
That's a pass.
it. Never
Potent
mind.
Lightning speed to dash around the room
Nice.
and try to grab some papers out of the air. It's a bonus
Okay.
and movement action.
So you can do this one of two ways. You can grab indiscriminately, or if you roll a sufficient check to spot a particular word of your choice, you may be able to find it.
I'll just roll indiscriminately.
That's a sleight of hand check with advantage from your lightningified speed.
Damn.
13.
A 13? Alright, roll a D100. 2 D100s. Let's just do it that way.
Nat 100
Oh my god.
and a 21.
You
A
snatch
nat-
You snatch the word prednisone out of the air.
No way.
Oh my god. I mean, oh my lash.
On a 100.
Did you
Would
ever
you-
think that was going to come into play?
No. And what was the other number?
21.
Or if that one just said cancel.
You pull a slurpable out of the air also.
Oh my god.
I bound around to each of my friends. Knox, Scary Big Copes, T-Dog,
Sunbeam.
Death Beak, Blitz Banner, The Shade.
Yeah.
I've got it. I've got prednisone here. We can summon him. We can kill him.
Where is he?
He's right here on this paper.
You're pregnant?
I found. No. Oh,
Jesus.
code. Oh,
Congratulations.
You're in the pregnant zone.
no. Damn it. No.
Cokes make a charisma save with advantage.
Oh god.
It's a good time for you to do this roll.
17.
Oh God.
That -1.
Roll a 1d4.
Oh God.
I have to roll a 19 or better to pass this.
Yeah.
2. I do nothing.
So you just stare at Demarok.
Look, I don't know what to do with it, but
When's the baby due?
I slip it in my back pocket.
Wow. It's Zombie T-Dog.
I can't believe this thing isn't fucking dead yet.
Your speed is 0.
I don't need to move.
Can you imagine if you would have rolled a 4 and teleported him next to you and then just fucking cut him in half?
I'm just gonna do another sorceress burst on him.
No, do something cool.
A sorceress burst is pretty cool.
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
It probably does more than a D8, given that you're level 13 also.
3d8. I just rolled really poorly last time. Yeah, I do that again. I just raise my hand at him and say the incantation. Oh. And that's going to be a 26 to
Damn,
hit.
That's a hit.
For... Oh my god, 8 fire damage again. Which I guess it's 12. But still.
And then I
rolled a 4, a 2, and a 2.
I need to roll for the fire damage it should have taken before. It would have taken 15 fire damage on its turn.
Jeez, that's how you roll D8s, Jared.
Thanks, man.
You notice that the wind is severely calmed. Some of the papers start fluttering to the ground. It's Nox's turn.
All right. Well, if the papers are moving...
Charisma save.
Wait. God damn it.
Good luck.
I just realized I should have advantage on these because I'm a gnome and I have advantage on saving throws. 18?
Oh.
That's a pass.
Oh, yes!
Nice.
Okay, since the papers are moving slowly, I want to try to find a good one and see if I can grab it.
Okay, that will be your turn.
That's fine.
All right, what word are you looking for?
Anything that will help me?
Help.
So I'm seeing like classes, maybe some sort of anything that will give me some skills because I am useless.
Yeah, I mean, you could search for wizard, for instance.
Yeah, I'm looking for any class basically. Would love wizard if I could
Let
find.
me put it this way: this is completely open. You can find whatever word that you are looking for if you roll well.
Oh, ooh,
There are so many words in here.
okay. I'm gonna look for. God, that is tough. Oh, I have a really bad one. No, I shouldn't do that.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I'll look for wizard. We'll just look for wizard.
Oh, come on.
What?
You're going to pick the same class you already are?
Fine. What are the other classes?
You've got druid, barbarian, wizard, rogue, ranger,
Who would want to play those?
paladin, cleric, bard, fighter, monk, sorcerer.
I need something that can heal because I am almost dead. I'm gonna look for paladin.
Okay.
And I rolled a 22 investigation.
That is good enough. You can find the word paladin in the flurry.
I snatch it out of the air.
All right, do you impress it upon yourself?
I do.
How does that transform you?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Sailor Moon transformation,
Oh, Lord.
where I kick my leg up awkwardly,
Yes.
and the light goes up as silver shimmering armor slowly goes up my legs and into my torso.
Are you completely nude for a moment?
Yes, exactly. All my clothes disappear first. It's really awkward. And then a large silver shield forms, and I turn around holding a sword that is far too... Actually, no sword. Just a giant... Or no shield. Just a giant sword.
I'll make it what's-his-name sword.
Yeah, Thorn Blackwood's sword.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
And one of those little helmets that closes on the face.
Yeah.
You know?
You summon a
It looks ridiculous.
beautiful gilded greatsword, gilded with vines spiraling across its hilt.
Okay, I'm ready. Wait, hold on. Well, I don't know about cool, but I have to think of a voice. It's time to vanquish the forces of evil here.
Oh, Lord. Just this tiny little gnome with that voice.
Hit it again, but a little haughtier.
Haughty?
Yeah, haughtier.
It's time to vanquish the forces of evil.
That's pretty good.
What does vanquish mean?
Oh, yes, I shall translate for you, my friend. Thank you for listening to the Discount Heroes, the slayers of evil, vanquishers of all that is wrong in this realm. Yes, join the Discord. Our members will be on the Discord.
Do we hit him with
Not
our
him.
axe?
No, we don't. This is... Have some decency, sir. We do not hit our friends with our axes.
Oh.
Thursday, the day we will... Sounds like he's having a stroke over there. Each Thursday, return for us this week. Thursdays, return as we continue to vanquish the forces of evil. And remember, I can't do it. This is Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Why is it always about trees with you?
I'm a tree guy.